How are we doing, guys? It's Luke here for SimBoxx. We're down at the final press conference ahead of Lyndon Arthur's IBO World Title fight. Delighted to be joined by the man himself, $1 Million Anthony Crolla. Ant, how are we doing?
I'm good, thank you. I'm good. I'm looking forward to this card on Friday night. Obviously, I've got my own interest in James Moorcroft, Nathan Bennett, which is a fantastic fight. And I've got Bobby Faulkner on the undercard who I'm really excited about. But that aside, I think it's a top little bill. Obviously, we've got Lyndon's fight for an IBO World Title, and then I think, like I said, I think James and Nathan, the belter, and Kane and Connor. I just don't see that being anything other than a cracker.
Absolutely. So we'll touch on your fight first, James Moorcroft. Yeah. Going in against Nathan Bennett. It's a fight that's been mooted, been rumoured for a little while. Now it's on the line with a final eliminator tag as well.
It's a fight that I know James wanted for a long time, and listen, to be fair, Nathan agreed to it, and they was going to do it for nothing. So it's nice that something's on the line. I think something deserves to be on the line for it. Final eliminator for the English title. The winner gets Ball or Tomlinson, which I know that's still got to take place, obviously. But yeah, no, I think it's a really good fight, and I know both lads, like, I think I can say it in any fight, but I think who imposes their game plan, the best comes out on top Saturday night. But James has done everything that I've asked of him in camp, and so we know it's a tough fight, but we're also confident and we look forward to it.
Absolutely. Also on the card, as you mentioned there, Bobby Faulkner. He was out already, was he on the Kieran final card? Nice and active at this stage of his career.
Nice and active, like, so he'd be 5th fight, so into the 12 months. So nice, that's what he needed after being out for a few years. He never had a senior fight as an amateur, won a few national titles as a junior. But Bobby's I've got big hopes for Bobby. He's a very sharp kid, and like, I believe now there'll be more eyes on him on Friday night. And I believe sort of hopefully in the next 12 months he gets some kind of promotional contract, which I'm confident he will. And he'll step up. This probably be his last 4 rounders, do you know what I mean? Yeah. But he's good, he's sharp. Everybody knows Bobby comments just how sharp he is. And yeah, he's got a decent opponent on Friday night. I keep getting mixed up. But yeah, good to have them both. I'm looking forward to both of them.
Absolutely. In the main event, Lyndon Arthur, he's going for the IBO World Title. Of course, not recognised as one of the 4 major belts, but it's going to be his ticket into those big fights. As Crolla said, it's going to step him above the domestic scene. Braian Suarez, we don't know too much about him, but 17 knockouts and 18 wins, no defeats. Tells you all you need to know, really. What's
on paper, there's obviously there's a lot to like about him. He's only fought out of Argentina a handful of times, but he's come through there, man. It's just, I think, you know, for me, and Lyndon's certainly not overlooking him after speaking to them, but it's that bargaining tool to get him, you know, onto those big fights. The IBO, alright, yeah, it's not one of the big 4, but he's next in line after that. He's getting more credibility. And listen, let's be honest, so the way some of the organisations are acting lately, it's wrong. Do you know what I mean? It's wrong. So I don't know what makes him better than others. But yeah, listen, it's not one of the top 4, but it puts him in a great position. And listen, you see the platform that he's getting, his popularity is growing, and obviously he knows a big performance is needed on Saturday night to have people talking about it. But if he puts that big performance in, there'll be a lot of people, a lot of eyes on him, talking about these big domestic fights which will lead to a world title.
Absolutely. So would you say with Lyndon Arthur, it's fair to say he's gone under the radar somewhat? He had that win over career best win, but behind closed doors, wasn't it? And he's not really built from that.
He didn't get the credit he deserved for that
Absolutely.
win. You know, he was fantastic that night, and then obviously the rematch, that didn't go his way. You know, it was a bad night for him, but you know, he's rebuilding nicely, and I thought last time out he looked very sharp against Joe McIntyre, wasn't it, who was working that one, and he's shown that bit of Lyndon that I want to see that a little bit more. He's got a fantastic jab. His lead hand's lovely. Wanted to see him let that backhand go, and have that little bit of spite in him, and he's shown it last time out. And I think that's what. Listen, Lyndon's game, Lyndon's strength will always be behind that jab, absolutely, to hit, not get hit. But there'll be times when he brings that backhand in and it makes him a little bit more fan friendly. But listen, getting the win's the most important for him. But I believe once he brings that backhand in anyway, he becomes a better fighter, not just to watch, but all round. So. Yeah, good, and no, I expect him to come through Friday night. As I say, it's not an easy fight, but it's a fight. I expect him to come through.
Absolutely, and I won't keep you too long because I know you've got your own media obligations, but a quick one, sticking with the lightweight division. Good friend of yours, Callum Smith, he's been mandated now to fight Artur Beterbiev.
Yes.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Nice. You know, he's going to be wanting to take on the best, Absolutely. But it's a great fight.
Callum's got, you know, a great attitude, and I think what happened last time, obviously Callum won the world title last time, he defended it. And I'm saying I'll never make excuses for Callum because Callum doesn't against Canelo, I think the weight had just caught up with him, and that's not to take anything away from, oh, he would have done it otherwise. And I just thought for the first time in his career it did, but now you look back, it probably happened the fight before, but then it was another year on. So I think Callum wants to prove himself on that elite stage, know just how good I am, and I genuinely believe he's got the style not just to cause Beterbiev problems, and people go, you would say that is your mate, but I think he can beat Beterbiev. I really do. Beterbiev, brilliant fighter, and I said it all along in the yard fight, he's not just an unbelievable puncher, he's got great boxing skills. You're not an amateur the way he is. Win what he won. Usyk aside, we also were in that fight. If you're just a banger, that is not the case with him. I thought Yard gave a great account of himself, but I also think Beterbiev as well answered a few questions. But I do believe the success that Yard had was encouraged. Callum would have been encouraged by that for sure. Enough styles make fights. And Callum's not bothered whether he has to go to up the road in Liverpool, whether he has to go to Canada, America, he's not bothered. And now I look forward to that when it's made. I'll make sure I'm there.
Absolutely, and finally, you know, congratulations are in order. First champion in the stable.
Thank you.
And Rhiannon Dixon, Commonwealth lightweight champion. What a special moment! And I mentioned to Rhiannon as well during our interview, to finish it with a body shot, a trademark Crolla body shot. You know, what a moment.
No, it means a lot. Thank you. I was listening, super proud of her that night, and she's coming on nice. She's coming on nice, Rhiannon, and she's only going to get better. She is, and it's what, for me, she doesn't realise how good she can be, and it's just bringing that out in her. And I really believe that fight will do that. Let's go a few rounds just to get going, getting her feet there. But again, she's learning. I say it all the time. I sound like a broken record. Probably should stop now. She's got a title, but no amateur experience. You know, 7 or 8 professional fights, and each fight have been good learning fights for her. And I look forward to the future with her. So we'll see now. We'll see if I can have a sit down with the team in the next week or so. She's just got back up on holiday after a fight. So yeah, but she's back in the gym this morning with us straight away, and she's improving.
Absolutely. And final one on, you know, settle the argument, touching on being in the gym. James Moorcroft on, he said he's #1 trainer in the gym, Rhiannon second. Rhiannon was kind of rolling her eyes at it. You're the trainer.
What, he put Rhiannon that high?
He said James Moorcroft #1, Rhiannon Dixon #2.
James, okay, yeah, James is the hardest worker in the gym, definitely. Not the best at everything, but he's the hardest worker in the gym. He gets every ounce of his ability out of him, because what he lacks in ability, he makes up for hard work. Yeah, James is the hardest worker in the gym.
And it's always a pleasure, mate. You have a good day, and we'll catch up again soon, man.
Thank you.